What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we collected several pieces of heart, got ourselves a few new items, and learned a new hidden skill. In this episode, well, it's time for us to leave Kakariko Village and head to the new section of Hyrule Field. That way we can eventually make our way into the next section of the Twilight Realm. But before we do that, along the way, there are going to be several things that we're going to want to pick up. So, first things first, let's stop here next to this weird-looking boulder because, well, believe it or not, we can actually blow this thing up. So, let me actually go and get my bomb arrows because I don't know if it's just me, but I always like to use bomb arrows. Like, they're way more fun than just using the regular bombs. Plus, they explode instantly, which is kind of nice. But yeah, you can explode those boulders, and this will pretty much allow you to climb around this cliffside, which is, it doesn't seem important, but you know what? There's actually an item that we can collect in doing this, and it's very, very important. So trust me, you're going to want to spend a little bit of time and just pick this up now. You will notice, though, that since we are in Hyrule Field, the day-night cycle is actually turning to the night side, which is good for us because, oh, okay, thank goodness we landed on there, because I did not want to, like, go all the way back around again. Let's just blow up this rock real quick. But yeah, like I was saying, so it's turning night, which is actually good for us because there are quite a few golden bugs that we can collect in this area. 4 in total, I believe. So, in nighttime, it's actually easier to see the golden bugs because they sort of like, you know, glow in the night sky. So, that will actually help us out. For now, though, let's just keep jumping down because, well, check it out. There's a chest over here. So, let's open this up and see what we got. Ta-da! Another piece of heart. So 2 more, and we can fill up another heart container. Alright, so now that we got that, that's pretty much the big thing that I wanted to collect. Everything else is pretty much just going to be a golden bug from here on out. So, let's just hop on Epona and get going. Yeah, if you hop on Epona from the backside, it actually just, like, starts her running. Anyways, our first golden bug is, whoa, we almost ran right by him. But yeah, he's right over here. You know, let me take out this card rock real quick just so he doesn't bother us and make the bug run away or anything like that. But now that he's gone, let's see if we can pick this fella up. No, don't run away from me, friend. Come back. I just want to keep you forever inside like a bottle or my pocket or wherever I put you. Come here. No, dang it. Stop running away. I can't tell if he's like scared of me or something else. Oh, there's another card rock here. Are you the reason why I can't catch this bug? I'm going to kill you for that. You know what? It's your fault. I'm blaming you. All right. I'm going to try and carefully sneak up to this guy, because this guy seems kind of jumpy. All right, come on. And there we go. You are mine. Oh, he's a grasshopper. No wonder he was jumpy. Alright, so that was the male version of the grasshopper. The female one will actually be somewhere over in this direction. By the way, I like how the music transitions from like the daytime Hyrule Field into the nighttime Hyrule Field. And it's just like so smooth and simple. Plus the nighttime Hyrule Field is actually really, really nice. Anyways, I believe that is the other golden bug right over. Oh, whoa, Epona. A little too fast there, but yeah, it's right over here. Got some new enemies. I believe, are those levers? Because I'm pretty sure they're levers. But, ooh, you just want to walk up to me? Thank you very much. So there we go. Female grasshopper. Done. Nice and easy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those new enemies are called levers. Not entirely sure, but I think they are. Alright, so now that we got both of the grasshoppers, we're actually done for now. We're going to need to go towards the Bridge of Eldin, and that's where we're going to find the next 2 golden bugs. This is actually where we fought that giant pig guy that was holding Colin up on the pole with the ropes. So, now we're actually going to be able to cross this. But before we do, check it out. Well, there is another golden bug right on the archway. So let's just get our boomerang. That way we can knock this guy down. And I'm pretty sure this one can't fly. So yeah, he's just gonna be right at our feet. We can pick him up, and there we go. Got ourselves another bug. So all we gotta do now is find the female version of that. And then we're pretty much done collecting everything in this area already, and we can just make our way into the next Twilight section, which is kind of right over to our right, if you can see. But real quick, let's just go over to the left, because you might be able to see it's like right above our heart meter. But the next golden bug is pretty much right on this cliff. So I think I might actually need to move a little bit closer. And let's see if we can get it. There we go. Alright, sweet. Yeah, just lock onto it with your boomerang, and it'll bring it right to your feet, just like the other one. So, there we go. Now we got the female version. Very nice. Alright, so that's pretty much everything that we need to collect in this area right now. So, all we really want to do is just follow this path. But there are some rocks in the way, so we can actually just take out a bomb arrow right on the back of Epona and blow those up. But that's going to cause this evil portal to appear. And check it out. They're literally going to steal like half of the bridge of Eldin. You guys might be familiar with how the stage in Super Smash Bros., both Brawl and Wii U now at this point, have this stage in it. But yeah, you might be familiar with how like the stage disappears like halfway through it. Well, that's sort of why now. Now you know the reason why they included that. But now, there are 3 Twilight Beasts over in this area, so what do you say we go and take them out? This will be like the first time we fight them in our human form, which is kind of cool, but yeah, they're all charging at you at the same time. What you want to do, though, is sort of like stand right in the middle of them and do a spin attack, because you want to make sure you kill them all at the same time, just like how you do in your wolf form. But there we go, killing them all gives us a nice good portal. It does not restore the bridge, at least not yet, but we do have the portal there. So, you know, when we do eventually get to the point where we can restore the bridge, it'll be easier for us. But for now, though, we're actually trapped in this section of Hyrule Field. Like, we cannot go back just because the bridge is gone. So, we have to find something else to do and eventually put that bridge back to where it belongs. For now, though, let's actually just keep following this path down, because it is going to lead us to the next section of the Twilight Realm. So, Epona, well, this is where we depart. You can't follow us in, sadly, so it's up to us. Ah, we're finally here. There's only one fused shadow left. So, this is the last of the Twilight you'll see, I guess. Whether or not you accomplish your final task and survive is up to you. So, what will you do? Well, obviously, Midna, we're going in. We really have no choice anyway, so let's do it. Want me to let you into the Twilight? Of course we do! Alright. Last section of the Twilight Realm, or at least so it seems that way. But it's time for us to become a wolf again. And this section of the Twilight Realm actually plays out a little bit differently than previous sections. And you'll see why in a little bit. Alright then, I guess I'll have to help you. But what a shame that this is the last of the Twilight. I'd become so fond of seeing it covering this world. Or is it really the last you'll see? So, shall we get going? Yeah, Midna still isn't telling us the whole picture. Now, normally, when we get to like a new Twilight area, we go pretty much directly to the Spirit Spring, but not so much in this area. But hey, check it out. There is another object, kind of like how we sniffed out the wooden sword to find the kids in Kakariko. Well, let's just go and sniff this weird bag-looking thing. And wouldn't you know it, it actually belongs to Ilia. But Link, can you at least promise me this? Just come home safely. So it's kind of like a little flashback, pretty much, but yeah, we're gonna forget the youth scent now and learn this new smell. Alright, so this is the scent of Ilia. You smell the girl, don't you? I can tell by the look on your face. Well, good. It's another clue then. But this scent could be quite old. I wonder if she is still alright. Well, there's really only one way to find out. So, of course, we can just follow the scent trail like we could before now. For the most part, like the last time we saw a new smell, I'm actually going to keep my senses off because I don't like how it makes the entire screen pretty much black. And I know where this is going, so just trust me on this one, guys. If you're like following along, just go where I'm going. But check it out. We're actually near Hyrule Castle now, which is kind of cool. Hey, haven't we seen this castle before? So we finally made it back here. Well, only a little farther, so hang in there. Or so I'd like to say, but the going's a lot harder from here on out. Alright then, let's get started. Yeah, so Midna is pretty much just confirming what I said earlier, like, this is probably one of the longest sections of the Twilight before you can actually, like, you know, dispel it from this area. The Scent's actually going to be following this, rocky path across the bridge, so just wanted to point that out. But yeah, like, we can't just go directly to the Spring of Light because, well, one, we don't even know where that is, and two, our main goal right now is to just follow Ilia's scent and find out where she is and make sure that she is safe. So just sort of forget about that for now, since honestly, it's gonna be a while before we can even do anything about dispelling the Twilight. But yeah, sort of just like keep following this stone path, and eventually you'll get to where you need to be, more or less. A lot of people think this is like the most tedious section of the Twilight, and honestly it is very large, but I think the reason why most people just think it's so tedious is because there is so much walking in this segment. Like, my gosh, you have no idea. But there is a lot of stuff to do, and honestly, the story gets really, really good at this point, so if you haven't been hooked yet, this is probably around the point where the game will change that. So just hang on a little bit longer, and you might actually get really interested and invested in the story of this game. Anyways, check it out. That's Hyrule Castle, and well, this town directly before it is Hyrule Castle Town. Very original name, I know, but this is actually where the scent of Ilia was leading us. Alright, so now that we're actually here, what I'm gonna do is pretty much leave my senses on the entire time, since the camera's sort of fixed, and you do actually want to follow this scent pretty much to the T when you get in here. Now, if you've played the game before, you can actually take a really easy shortcut and go right where Ilia actually is, but for the sake of this playthrough, I'm just going to follow the scent you know, as is, because it does lead you around like Hyrule Castle Town. It shows you that she went in here and then also left, so it kind of does you know, give you like a set of clues that you kind of want to remember for later on, and that's sort of why I'm following this now. If you don't want to follow it though, we'll come out of this road and you'll notice that actually, like, right behind us, that's the main square, so you could have just like walked forward and then ended up following the scent from here, and pretty much it's going to lead us into this area. Now, this is a pretty important area in the game. It's Telma's bar, but if you put in your senses, check it out. Ilia is right over here. This boy, can you save him? Alright, little lady, try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for the doctor. But this is strange. A child of the Zoras. I wonder if this is at all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in the back. Aw, what an emotional reunion! Yes, a girl and her wolf. Sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either. Alright, now Telma was talking about these soldiers in the back, so let's head back here and see if we can learn anything by talking to these guys. We've had a ton of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the spirit spring of Lake Hylia. Go there. The location is the one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it? Oh, well, isn't that useful? We can actually look at this map and figure out where we need to go next then. What? Study it and know it well. Alright, so let's go over here and check out this map. And this will pretty much give us the location of where we want to go next. I've received orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the Spirit Spring in Lake Hylia. Got that? Alright, so basically the Spirit Spring is more or less right there. But it's in the Lake Hylia area, so we're pretty much just going to leave Ilia and Castletown right now and make our way over to the Lake Hylia section of, this area, which will still be covered in Twilight. But, yeah, if you want to, like, exit Castletown, it's really easy. Just go back to the center, and, once we get in here, all we gotta do is make our way to the, east section, and I'm pretty sure we can exit, like, right out to where we came in, which is good because, basically Lake Hylia is a straight shot from right here. So all we gotta do is more or less just go forward, and we will eventually find our way to Lake Hylia. And then we can sort of, start putting the puzzle pieces together, if you will, because there's a whole lot of mysteries that we basically need to solve. Like, we need to figure out what's going on with the Zoras. We need to figure out why the people of Hyrule Castletown are having trouble getting their prayers to the Spirit Spring. And then we also need to eventually dispel the Twilight from this area. So there's a lot of, like, mysterious things going on right now, and we want to do all this stuff, that way we can actually progress the story. So really, this is kind of where, maybe, you know, if the story didn't catch your interest before, this is sort of where things kick it up a notch, if you will, and start to get really interesting. But for now, check it out. We're at the Great Bridge of Hylia. This thing looks cool, dude. But sadly, yeah, seems like Lake Hylia isn't doing too hot, because most of the water seems to be gone. Alright, so let's just see what's on the other side of this bridge. Although, you'll come to find out in this game that, bridges, nothing really good happens on a bridge. Hey, do you smell anything funny? Yeah, there seems to be something weird covering it. And uh-oh. It's an archer, and he's got a fire arrow. So yeah, bridges in this game do not have a good track record. Like, first, there was that bridge that got thrown into Faron Woods. Then there was the fact that the Eldin bridge got, like, completely destroyed. And now this one is getting lit on fire. So, like, that weird black stuff, I guess it's, like, oil or something like that. But yeah, we're kind of in trouble. Oh no, we're trapped. Get out of here. So, basically, since we can't just run through the fire, what you want to do is hop onto the edge of this bridge and just take a leap of faith down into Lake Hylia. Thankfully, there is, you know, that giant puddle of water still left, so we landed in that, and we were just fine. It's a good thing, too. And there we go. I kind of forgot that, like, you don't just spawn down here. Phew, that was a close one. We're lucky there was a puddle down below, huh? Yeah, you're telling me. So, this is Lake Hylia, but there's so little water. It sounds like the Spirit Spring should be somewhere around here as well. Anyway, let's take a look around. So yeah, on the map you can see the red dot. We just can't get there quite yet, so let's look around like Midna said and check it out. There's some Zoras here, so let's listen to them. We've had absolutely no water flowing from upstream. There's no mistaking it. Something must have happened at the water source in our home, Zora's domain. Yet how are we to return upstream to our home? With the way things are now, we can't even walk back there. So yeah, it's another piece to the puzzle. Something has happened at Zora's domain, and that's why there is no water here in Lake Hylia. There's another spirit over here that I actually want to listen to, because this guy will actually tell us some very important information. I'm too old for this. Fire and Falby's Watertop Land of Fantastication. Ain't that a name? It's our grand reopening at our new lake bottom location. Yeah, nice lake. Don't lakes have more, I don't know, water? Did the Zoras who live upriver do something? Or is it a curse from that spirit that floats around up there? Whatever. It's not like I can go up and complain. That's way too high. What's that? A customer? Yikes! It's a monster! Yeah, so not only did that guy tell us where the entrance to Zora's domain was, he also told us where the spirit is located. Now, there's also an enemy over here that we do want to take care of, but we're going to do that in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.